So I asked you guys on my community tab a couple days ago, what should our next 10-year rebuild be? And you guys voted for the Phoenix Suns. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yes, we are doing another 10-year rebuild. Haven't done one in a little bit now, and we are taking it over to the desert, and we are doing one with the Suns. It's going to be interesting because we're not having Chris Paul for this whole video. I'm going to try to give Chris Paul a rig, but he's going to retire / leave us in a couple years. We're going 10 years. He's not playing until he's 45. I want to build around Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and Mikal Bridges, but then also kind of build around them, and obviously, like I just said, and get pieces that are going to fit around this team. We're going to have to find our next point guard. We're going to have to find the next power forward that we can play next to DeAndre Ayton. So I'm very excited to do this rebuild today. Also, shout out to Dami. I believe his gamer tag was Dami Daddy. He just hit me up on Twitter. It was like, use my draft class. This one seems pretty good. So I'm excited to use this one today. And then we are going to pretty much just hop into it. I put the storylines on. I probably shouldn't have done that. So yeah, this was the one. It's on Xbox Series X. So let me not do the storyline. There we go. The fact that Mikal Bridges has a 35 shot tendency really pisses me off. I don't know why he has such a low shot tendency. It doesn't make any sense. So here's the starting five. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton, with a bench of Dario Saric, Cameron Johnson, Jalen Smith, and Kaminsky. Could Jalen Smith develop to be that power forward next to Ayton? I don't know. Probably not, but I'm going to at least try and develop him and build it, or not build around him, but use him for a rotation, because I don't get Jalen Smith a lot. So we're 3.5 star balance. We'll see how the Suns will do in year one, and let's start this 10-year rebuild. So we finished 4th in the conference as LeBron James wins MVP, LaMelo Rookie of the Year. You could see the awards. Precious Achiuwa wins 6th Man of the Year. Shea averaged 32? What? I don't think I've ever seen that early on out of Shea. Damn, okay. We'll see if Chris Paul or Devin Booker make an All-NBA team, and neither of them do, and we get nobody on all. Oh, we do get Chris Paul on All-Defensive Second Team. He was really good. I was going to try to re-sign him, but he was undecided, so I couldn't sign him at the deadline. I don't know how you're undecided at the deadline. Either say you will re-sign or you won't re-sign. I hope 2K removes that. So we are the 4 seed taking on the 5-seeded Blazers in round 1. Looks like they didn't really... Oh, I was going to say they didn't make a trade, but they traded for Patrick Beverley and Brook Lopez, so they made 2 notable moves right there. Taking a look at player stats, Devin Booker averaged the most on the team. No surprise there. 26 points, 6 assists, 53, 44, 87 splits. Chris Paul, 18 and 9. That's his highest amount in assists per game since 2017. He was really efficient from 3 and from the line. He had a 55% true shooting, I guess because his field goal percentage was a little bit down. Ayton, 17 and 11 over a block and a half a night, 57 from the field. Mikal Bridges, 15.7 points, 3.7 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 42 from 3, 88 from the line. Yes, he is a building block for the future. Cam Johnson, 10 points, 3 rebounds, shoots 37 from 3. There's Frank Kaminsky, 9 and 5, 42 from 3. Okay, Frank. Jalen Smith, 9 and 5 and shoots 30, almost 4% from 3. Pretty good rookie year for the big. Definitely not playing as well in real life, or just not working out in his rookie season as maybe the Suns would have hoped. There's Dario Saric, 8 and 4.5. Crowder, and that's pretty much everybody that has played. So we'll just simulate round 1 against the Blazers. I don't really expect to... I was going to say win it all, but I was hoping we'd at least win a playoff series as we lose in 5 to the Blazers. That is unfortunate. Devin Booker was pretty good in the playoffs. Yeah, nice. Scored 22 a night. Chris Paul struggled. Oh, CP3, what are we doing? Oh, no. All right. Ayton wasn't that great either. We'll see who wins the 2021 NBA Finals, and it is going to be the 76ers over the Lakers in 5. Joel Embiid, your Finals MVP. All right, so it is draft lottery time. I believe we won't have our first round pick in this draft. It will go to the Thunder from the Chris Paul trade. I think I could be completely wrong. I didn't mean to do a screenshot there, but let's see. So, okay, we do get our pick at 24. I thought maybe the Thunder get a different pick down the line. Let me see. If I go to my future draft picks, yeah, it's my 2022 pick that is going to go to the Thunder, and that is what? Top 10 protected. So we're obviously going to keep Monty Williams. We'll keep Willie Green and Randy Ayers just for now. We might maybe upgrade those guys in the future, but I'd like to keep rolling with Monty Williams. Going to pick up Randy Martin, so I get 3 training camps. So we have the 24th pick on draft night. I feel like I could find somebody good. I wonder if I could maybe use Javon Carter to trade up maybe like 4 or 5 spots. So I want to see if the Nets would pick up Javon Carter to help their defensive problems, and I would give them 24. They would give me 17, and we would have to add a trade exception, and boom, they agreed to that. So we used Carter, who didn't really play for us, to move up 7 spots. Let's see who our 2021 rookie is going to be. All right, so on the clock here, you can see Cade went 1, Green 2, Suggs 3, Kuminga 4, Mobley fell a little bit to 7, Buchanan and Barnes went in front of him, Upper and Sengun went 8. Okay, so these are pretty much everybody that's off the board. Let's choose our prospects. So Davion Davian Mitchell is here. Usman Garuba, Jaden Springer. We are maybe looking for the next point guard. I have been getting David Mitchell a decent amount lately, so I don't think I'm going to touch him. We could go for Jaden Springer out of Tennessee. That could be an option. Jared Butler out of Baylor as well. Josh Giddey from Australia. He's in the NBL. Sharif Cooper we could go. I would have loved Keon Johnson, but unfortunately he went 7 picks higher. So I think I'm looking at a point guard, and it's either Dashi Nix or it's going to be Jaden Springer. And I think I'm going to go with, do I want to go, or do I go with Josh Giddey? I don't know. I really don't know what my next point guard should be, unless I wanted to look at a different position here. So I don't really know. I think I'm going to go with the point guard. And do I go Knicks or do I go Springer? Do I go, like, Springer's definitely going to go higher in real life, but I don't get Dashi Knicks a lot. So you know what? Let's take Dashi Knicks and we'll see what he can do. Because I do have Jaden Springer in my Rockets franchise on my second channel. You should check that out. Link to that channel is in the description below. And unfortunately, we didn't have a second round pick, so that is our only player that we've added to the team. So we are signing Dashi Knicks, 71 overall. He could sit behind Chris Paul next year because Chris Paul is going to opt in as expected. We're picking up the team option on Aiden, Bridges, Cam Johnson. That was just easy. There was no even questioning there. Qualifying offers, we have none. So let me see going into free agency. Like, I know, like, Frank's probably a free agent. Yeah, Galloway, Craig. Okay, so nobody that played for us last year. At the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I would like to maybe add another wing guy, like a shooting guard or a small forward to the team. I know we don't have a lot of cap, so maybe we just bring Torrey Craig back, or he doesn't even want to sign with us, so never mind. All right, so I'm going to sign Reggie Bullock to just like a 1-year deal worth about $3 million. We don't really have a lot of cap anyway, and we are going to pick him up. So we're going to renounce the rates on everybody else because we kind of already have our rotation figured out. We're letting Frank the Tank walk. So player progression, Chris Paul does regress to an 85. I mean, he is 36 years old, so that does make sense. Booker and Aiden go up. Bridges didn't go up, though. I thought maybe he would just a little bit. All right, so we do have 3 training camps here. I do want to send Dashi next. I believe it's Dashian next, not Dashian next, but I guess it's Dashian next. I don't know. I'm gonna just butcher it probably, but let's see. Mikal Bridges, I'd like to also send on top potential, and let's do the same with the on. Oh, I don't know. He was an A+. All right, so here's the starting 5. Paul, Booker, Bridges. Jalen Smith is going to start at the 4 with Aiden at the 5. We'll have a 5-man bench of Cam Johnson, Dario Saric, Jay Crowder, Dashi Nix, and Reggie Bullock. I guess I don't need to play Reggie Bullock because I was like, oh, I need some wings. So we can give Dashi Nix like 18 minutes, and I'll give one more to Chris Paul and Bridges. I was like, oh, we should use more wings, but I honestly could just make Cam Johnson a small forward. Oh, his overall doesn't go up. And Jay Crowder, his overall goes up a little bit. So system proficiency under Monty Williams, 3.5 star balance. We're going to stick with that, even though 7 seconds is 4 stars. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and hopefully we can win a playoff series this year. All right, so we go 49-33. Not the best record in the world, but definitely not the worst record. And we ended up with the 2 seed in the Western Conference. So I guess the West wasn't too competitive this year. As Cade Cunningham's on the Orlando Magic, he is your Rookie of the Year. Precious Achiuwa, another year, another 6th Man of the Award winner, or award for him. Kawhi gets Defensive Player of the Year. Nyeka Okongwu gets Most Improved. Stevens Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year. I don't think that's our executive. So let's see. Did we get anybody on an All-NBA team? Nobody on All-NBA first or second team, and nobody on the first 3 All-NBA teams. I did re-sign Chris Paul to a 1-year extension worth about like 20 or so million a year. So he will be under contract next year, making, what was it, 22 mil? Yeah, just under 23 mil. Because I don't know if Dashi Nix is ready to be our starting point guard. So Booker led us in scoring once again. He goes up from last year. Averages almost 27. 6 assists, 3.7 rebounds, 53 from the field, 46 from 3, 85 from the line. Aiden, 19.5 points, 13.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 54 from the field. We're going to have to pay him and Mikal Bridges a lot of money this offseason. There's Mikal Bridges, 15.4 points, 3.9 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 48, 40, and 86 splits. Chris Paul was a little bit worse this year. He went down slightly in free throw percentage, went down in 3-point, and went down in field goal. Selvage, 7 assists, 1.5 steals, 13.5 points. Cam Johnson, about 12 points, 43 from the field, 36 from 3, 87 from the line. Jalen Smith, as our starting power forward, 11 points, almost 7 rebounds, and shot 35 from 3. Is Jalen Smith the franchise power forward? There's Dario Saric giving us some good minutes off the bench. Jay Crowder, and then there's Dashi Nix, who averaged 7.5 and almost 3.5, but not great efficiency as a rookie. So we're taking on the Utah Jazz in round 1. They have Udoka Azubuike starting now. They've added Nerlens Noel, Doug McDermott, and Rudy Gay. We should beat the 7th seed, but I don't know. After losing last year, I didn't have a lot of confidence, but hey, we win in 6. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Devin Booker carried us, it looks like. Oh my God. He went off in those games. DeAndre Ayton was pretty good, a lot better this series around than what he did against the Blazers last year. Bridges pretty much was, he was so efficient in those games. Now we're taking on the LA Clippers, who have Oladipo now, because sometimes they'll lose Kawhi in free agency and then they'll look to trade Paul George. But no, they are adding to the team. They add Oladipo, they add Rocco. That is a great 1 through 4 defensively. Wow. At the 5, David Baca. That's a great defensive lineup. I actually wonder if they were the best defensive team in the league this year. And let's see. They were number 4. Actually, we were slightly better than them. So let's see. Can we beat the Clippers and go to the Western Conference Finals? We can! They blow a 3-1 lead. Oh, man. Oh, they were up 1-0. It was 1-1. They go up 2-1. They go up 3-1. They won this game by 1 point. And then we win Game 5 by 16. Shout out to Devin Booker. We win Game 6 by 14. Shout out to Devin Booker. And then we win Game 7 by 14 again. Shout out to Devin freaking Booker. He is killing in the playoffs. We're taking on the Grizzlies here in the Western Conference Finals, going up against Ja Morant, Bane, Brooks, Jackson Jr. They have added Hassan Whiteside and Tim Hardaway Jr. to their team. We should beat them and go to the NBA Finals. And boom, we win in 5. That's what I'm talking about. So we make it to the Finals in year 2. In year 2. Let's go. We're taking on the Boston Celtics. Kemba Smart. Just did they add anyone new? They brought back Daniel Tice. They added Davion Mitchell. And who is going to win the 2022 NBA Finals? It is going to be... we lose in 5. They dominate us. It's the Celtics. They win in 5. Tatum is your Finals MVP. At least we went to the Finals. You know, like, we were really good in these playoffs. All right. Chris Paul can't hit his field goals, but he get his threes and his free throws. But, you know what? Go to the Finals. I will definitely take it. We don't have our first round pick anyway in this draft. So, draft lottery, we're going to see who's going to win the Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero, those guys' sweepstakes. And it is going to be the San Antonio Spurs. Pacers get 2 and Pelicans get 3. Our pick would have been at 27, but the Thunder are going to get it there. So I guess I shouldn't even bother firing my assistant coaches. I mean, we just went to the NBA Finals. I really can't complain at all. So we're going to pick up Owen Masters and Eldon Stewart. So I don't think I'm going to trade anybody on draft night, even Dario Saric. So do we even have a second round pick in this class? We do. And we're going to be taking Avery Anderson. We will sign him. He's 19 years old, 6'3" guard out of Oklahoma State. I guess he was the successor to Cade Cunningham there. So team bar options, picking him up on our 2019 rookie and our 2020 rookie. And we know the 2022 free agency class is absolutely loaded. So Bridges and Aiden are getting these qualifying offers. I'm sure teams are going to want to line up to sign them. Aiden already has 6 offers. None of them, or one of them is legit. It's from the Bulls. I mean, I was looking around, like, can we sign a power forward and like be able to read out to the rights and be able to finagle away? No. So we're going to just go over the cap for Aiden and Bridges. So Aiden was going to take the deal from the Bulls. We are going to be matching that, obviously. I would like to see if I can get Mikal Bridges back for less than 20 mil. So we're going to wait to sign him. Does he have any offers? No, so maybe he won't get any. Oh, just kidding. The Bulls are trying to sign all our guys. So we're going to have to give him a little bit over 25 mil a year. We have to match it. So we really need to, like, I don't know, just rock with this young core of Booker, Aiden, and Bridges, because we've locked up a lot of money into them over these next couple of years. All right, so we're going to be trading Jay Crowder for Duncan Robinson because Crowder is a free agent next year and we get Duncan Robinson. He's making a little bit less, but he's under contract for another year. He'll provide us some good spacing off the bench, having him and Cam Johnson coming off the bench. That is very nice for our three-point percentage. As we will go here to player progression, we'll see Aiden's a 94 in the top right. He's actually past Booker. Bridges is up to an 85. Chris Paul's keep regressing. See, like, Knicks is up to a 78. I have no idea if he's going to be the answer at point guard. So we do have 3 training camps. I do want to send Knicks again to untapped potential. I'm going to send Mikal Bridges there. And then we're going to send, I think, DeAndre Ayton to low post offense. He's got a 99 close shot. Stud. He is indeed a stud. So let's see what the lineup is going to look like. I think we're going to roll with the same starting 5, but Chris Paul is going to get a little bit less minutes. So they want to go a 10-man rotation. That's not going to happen. So let's go 20 there. Let's go like 26. I want to give Knicks like 22 minutes a night. Slide him up there. Aiden can get 33. Smith can get 28. Bridges, I would like to get 31, and we can keep Chris Paul at 26 and give Booker 34. System proficiency under Monty Williams is 3.5 stars. We'll stick with that, even though 7 seconds is 4 stars. We are the reigning Western Conference champions. Let's hope and that we can go back to the finals next year, as I think we can. And there we go. By season 3, we have progressed into the 1 seed. Jokic wins MVP. He averages almost a triple-double. Chet Holmgren on the Spurs is your rookie of the year. I feel like the Spurs ended with Holmgren a lot. Ochoa wins another 6-man either. This dude is an absolute stud. 2K, fix the glitch, please. Jonathan Isaac, defensive boy of the year. Kobe White, most improved. And Steve Nash is your coach of the year. So, any Suns? Will we get our first Sun on an All-NBA team? I'm looking for you, Devin Booker. And no, it's DeAndre Ayton making it. Oh my God, he averaged 24 and 16. Okay. Now, he's basically Shaq now. He basically is. And we are the 1 seed taking on the Grizzlies in round 1. They added Colin Sexton. I have no idea how that backcourt would work. I feel like it just wouldn't at all. They also drafted Michael Foster. All right, he progresses well in 2K. So we'll take a look at the player stats. player stats. Player stats. Devin Booker averaged 26 and 6.5. Shoots 52, 45, 88 splits. He's going to hit that 50, 40, 90 eventually. We went over Aiden's absurd numbers. Mikal Bridges, he's been hovering around the 15.5 points a night. 50, 45, 89 splits, though. Chris Paul, 12.5 and 6. I didn't re-sign him, but he actually had a much more efficient season this year than last year, even though last year is like glitched out because of 2K. But yeah, I didn't re-sign him to an extension. Maybe I do in the offseason. But Dashian Nix had a pretty good sophomore year. 12 points, 4.5 assists, 44 from the field, 35 from 3, 82 from the line. Maybe he's our starting point guard next year. Cam Johnson, 11 points. Jalen Smith, 11 points as well. Also had 8 rebounds, shot 32 from 3. There's Saric and Robinson. Saric shot 38 from 3, and Robinson shot 42% from 3. So we're taking on the Grizzlies in the playoffs. Game 1, we pick up the L by 16 points. All right. Okay. Who shot 1 for 10 in this game? Chris Paul. Killing it for me in the playoffs, CP3. Don't go down 2-0 as we do tie it up 1-1. We beat them by 11. Aiden with 16 and 16. Booker with 29. All right, Chris Paul plays a little bit better. So let's simulate the round and let's move on to the second round, please. Boom, we win in 5. Taking a look at the player stats, yeah, Booker and Aiden are carrying us. And Jalen Smith, he didn't shoot very well. No, he didn't shoot well at all. But he averaged 15 points and 8 rebounds. All right, on to round 2, taking on the Jazz. They got Harrison Barnes there. They also have Enes Kanter, and they got Harrison Ingram and Josh Giddey. So let's simulate that round. And boom, Booker gets the better edge over Donovan Mitchell once again as we are going to the Western Conference Finals. We are 8-2 in the playoffs. We're taking on the Pelicans as Booker, Aiden leading the way. Bridges has been a little bit better. He's definitely better in that Jazz series. So the Pelicans, they have added Terry Rozier, Paul Banchero, who is a stud. How did they had the 3rd pick? Damn, I wonder if that was their pick or from the Lakers. I think it was their pick. And they have J.D. Davidson. Wow, all right, they might beat us. It's Zion and the Pels. As we win in 6, though, and we're back in the NBA Finals. Yes. All right, we have gone back-to-back. I didn't even think this team was like that solid, but I guess we're just very well balanced as we're going up against Cade Cunningham and the Orlando Magic. Not a great team. Not a great team. A nice young team, but not a great team whatsoever. Cade has been, abysmal in the playoffs. Damn, I don't know what's going on there. So can we beat the Magic and win the finals here in year 3? Oh my God, we lose again. After I say they're not a great team, we have lost 2 finals in a row. Oh, we're like the 2017 and 2018 Cavs as Cade is your finals MVP. We've lost in 6. Game 1, we lose by 3. Game 2, we lose by 9. Game 3, we win by 14. Game 4, we get blown out by 30. Game 5, we blow them out by 26. And then Game 6, we ended up losing by 19. Oh, that hurts so much to lose the finals again. So Chris Paul does not hang it up. He is still around. I don't know if I'm going to be bringing him back or not. So draft lottery, we will have our first round pick in the 2023 class. Wow, the first 5 projected picks are all via from another team. So that's kind of funny as 3 of them only convey though, or 2 of them convey. The Wizards get 1, Thunder get 2, and then goes Hawks, Pelicans, and then Rockets. Our pick is at 28. So I'm going to keep Monty Williams, but I'm going to look for 2 new assistant coaches. Melvin Hunt is definitely going to be one of them, and then the other one, I think it's going to be Jesse Mermize, or do we get Chauncey Billups? Now let's pick up Chauncey Billups, and there we go. Let's hope that these guys can lead us to a championship victory next year, not another L. All right, so we're actually going to be trading out of this draft. We're going to be trading our 28th pick in the first round and the 57th overall pick for a 2025 top 3 protected first round pick from the Knicks. Yeah, if it's bad, then, hey, that trade worked out for us. If it ends up being like the 10th or 8th or 6th pick then. So who ended up with Amani Bates? It was the Washington Wizards. The Thunder and Amari Bailey. Duran and Wembanyama go to the Pelicans and the Rockets. All right, so taking a look at rookie signings, we have no one, obviously. Team player options, picking them up on Smith, Nix, and Anderson. So qualifying offers, we're giving Cam Johnson that. How much? He's going to ask for a decent amount a year, right? I don't know. So let's see. Chris Paul wants 19 mil. Do we bring him back? Or do we go with Nix and Anderson as our point guards next year? I think I want to go with the young routes. I think Chris Paul's days here are done, which is unfortunate. I wish I was able to get him a ring. I mean, maybe if he wants like $5 million a year at the end of the free agency period, I'll sign him. But I'm not going to really go all in and wait and put all my eggs in that basket. All right, so we can lock up Cam Johnson for like $11 million a year. I think if I give him a 4-year deal on that, would he accept it? Okay, he declined that. So let me offer it him again. I'll give you $12 million a year, front load that for 4 years, and a team option on the last year. Oh my God, really? Okay, so we can try it one more time. I want to do $12 million for 4 years. Yeah, and then I'll just put a team option on the end of it. I'd like to have front-loaded it, but it is what it is, and he should accept that. Paul, so we're going to get Cam Johnson eventually, but Chris Paul, it's got on to 17 mil. We could get him for 12 mil. I mean, it's a good price. It really is. You know what? All right, we'll sign Chris Paul to a 12-year or 12 mil for 1 year. Why not? And we get him on that. And we also signed Cam Johnson to that contract as well. Aiden's up to a 96. Booker 94, Bridges 88. We should have 390s by the end of this. Very nice. Chris Paul's not done. It was 79 overall. All right, so trading camps, we do have 3 untapped potentials to use, so we're going to spend them on Knicks. Oh, I was hoping he would go up to an A+. He will be our starting point guard this year. We're going to use it on Cam Johnson, and then finally, is Jalen Smith an A+? If he's not, I'm using it on him, and we're using it on him. All right, so the starting 5 is going to be Knicks, Booker, Bridges, Smith, and Aiden with a bench of Johnson, Sarge, Robinson, Chris Paul, and Avery Anderson, because I want to get Anderson some reps as well. 3.5 star balance. We're going to just keep sticking with that, and we'll see if we can go back to the finals again this year, but hopefully win it this time. Another year, we get the 1 seed. Hopefully this time we actually win it all as the 1 seed, as Luka takes home his first MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. Dinwiddie, 6th Man of the Year, so the Rockets taking home some awards. Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Charles Bassey, Most Improved. And Monty Williams gets Coach of the Year. Let's go. So Jokic signed with the Magic. He's on All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team. No Suns, and nobody switched teams really. And then third team, no Suns here either. Levine is on the Cavs. Kyrie's on the Pacers. All right. And we didn't get anything else. So we are the 1 seed taking on the 8-seeded Warriors, who have Teo Maledon, Mojave King. They don't have Curry or Clay anymore. They got Gobert out there. They do have Wiseman still. Yeah, that is not the Warriors that we know. So player stats, Booker led us in scoring. And then Aiden Bridges, hey, he averages a career high 18 points, 42 from 3. He had a 60% true shooting. Deshaun Nix puts up almost 14 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds, and shoots 42 from 3 and 92 from the line. Jalen Smith, 11 points, 7.5 rebounds, 43. His efficiency hasn't been great. Like, if a team throws like 20 mil at him, I am probably not going to match it. He's up to an 87 overall, though. There's Cam Johnson, 10.5 points, 39 from 3. I did re-sign Duncan Robinson to a 2-year deal with a team option on the second year, and I forgot to say last year, did the same with Dario Saric, signed him to a 2-year deal with a team option on the second year. There's Chris Paul and Avery Anderson. Anderson was very efficient, damn. But Chris Paul, how was he? He was pretty efficient as well, just not getting as much volume as he normally does. So can we beat the Warriors in round 1, as we are up 3-0, 3-1, and we end up beating them in 6. So for those 6 games, Booker was our leading scorer, followed by Bridges, and Aiden averaged 17 rebounds. I mean, he did average 16 throughout the season. So we're taking on the T-Wolves, who have Suggs, D'Lo, Edwards, McDaniels, and Cat. Okay, that's a good starting 5. That is really good, and they progress their players. All right, I'm a little nervous. They have Beasley, Mobamba, MJ Rice, and Jalen Noel off the bench. Okay, and it's a solid bench, too. I have a feeling an upset is coming. Just kidding. Reverse psychology. We win in 5. Now we're taking on the Spurs in the conference finals. Can we go to our 3rd straight NBA finals? It's our 3rd straight conference finals. Going up against Murray, Moody, Vassell, Holmgren, and Zoza, Brogdon, Hield, Trey Jones, Favors. They're a deep team as well. Wow, they got a good bench also. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. And let's end up... Oh, my God, we got a 2-0 lead. Are you serious? And we lose 4 straight, which means we're not going to the finals. Spurs are taking on the Charlotte Hornets, and the Hornets sweep them. LaMelo is your finals MVP. All right, so what was that? Year 4, still no championship. As Chris Paul hangs it up, he does retire. We could not get him a ring. No! What is going on? Why did this glitch happen? No. Okay, well, there goes the NBA draft. I did have a first round pick, so they took me Keon Webb the third. All right. We also went through, what else did we go through? League meetings. Okay, nothing was approved. Good. We missed Chris Paul's Hall of Fame speech. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so that's annoying. Can I press rookie signing and it won't Sam? Okay, so we're signing Webb, and we got this overseas Euro Stage player in the second round. Let's go to team player options. I hate that glitch. Sometimes you press staff retirements, and it'll start simulating the offseason. Glad that's not fixed. AD is opting out. Oh, no, stop. What are you doing? Okay, we're at qualifying offers. We'll give it to Avery Anderson. We'll give it to Jalen Smith. Just don't sim this offseason on me, please. Let's go to free agency. Let's sign Anthony Davis. Just kidding. We have no cap space. LeBron's also here. He's still in the league at 39. We'll see where he ends up at the Lakers. Oh, my God. The Nets are trying to get him. All right. So, Jalen Smith, 31 mil a year is what he wants. I will not be giving him that. We had Seth Curry. Okay. I'm just hoping to get Anderson at least back on the qualifying offer to be our backup point guard. I'm sure that will happen. But Jalen Smith, I'd like to get him back on the qualifying offer again. All right. So, we're on day 10 now. I wonder, Clay got signed. signed. I was going to try to do this with Clay, but Brogdon, could I, like, sign him to that? Would you sign that, Brogdon? Okay, he's insulted. What about Clint Capella? You want to sign a one-year deal with me? He's insulted. All right, we'll wait till the last day. Or wait till day 12. Yeah, we'll try this now. So Capella, oh, he's not even interested in signing with. No, why are you simulating? Stop it. Stop it now. All right, Brogdon doesn't even want to look at me again. What about Nurkic? Can we steal him on that? No. Okay, wow. Sometimes I'm able to do this, and just sometimes, like, I could never do this. What about DeJounte Murray? Nope. And then I think I could do one more. We'll try Montrezl Harrell, and he won't even want that. Okay, never mind. So we're not getting any of them. We get Anderson, and we get Jalen Smith back on the qualifying offers. Player progression, Aiden's up to a 96, Booker 95, Bridges 90. Hey, we got our third 90. It says 90 in the top right. That's what I'm going off. Smith's at 87. There's Knicks, Johnson, Sarge, Anderson, and Robinson does regress a little bit. So we're here at trading camps. We do have 3 of them to use. I'm going to use one on Webb. Like, maybe we can progress Keon Webb to being our next power forward after we lose Jalen Smith. So I would not mind playing him, but I just don't know if I'll be able to find some minutes for him. Knicks, but it's also nice. Yeah, I said Knicks tons of potential, but it's nice for Webb. First round pick. He's under his rookie deal for 4 years, so I'm also going to send Avery Anderson there. So here's the starting 5. Knicks, Booker, Bridges, Smith, and Aiden. Again, we're going to have a 5-man bench of Cam Johnson, Dario Saric, Avery Anderson, Duncan Robinson, and Keon Webb the third. System proficiency under Monty Williams is 4-star now, balanced. Very nice. 7 seconds is not 4.5 stars. That is 4 stars. So we're going to see if we're going to be the 1 seed again. We're going to see if we're going to go to the Western Conference Finals again. But I don't have a lot of confidence that we're going to win it all, though. I need to just be proven wrong here at the end of year 5. All right, we're still respectable in the Western Conference. At the end of the year 5, we are the 2 seed. Jokic wins MVP for a second team now in this 10-year rebuild. He won it with the Nuggets a couple years ago. Now he's winning it with the Magic, so you got Cade and Jokic there. DJ Wagner, Rookie of the Year for the Blazers. Russ still in the league at 36, winning 6th Man of the Year. He was traded from Denver to Dallas. He's also been on Chicago and Charlotte in this video as well. Max Christie wins Most Improved for the Bulls. Stahl for Coach of the Year. Anthony Adams, Executive of the Year. Do we get a Phoenix Sun on an All-NBA team? No, we get nothing at all. We are the 2 seed, though, taking on these Spurs here in round 1, who beat us last year. We're looking for revenge. Vassell's a 90. He's also making a max contract, though. They also have Pascal Siakam, Chad Holmgren, Moody, Brunson. So they don't have DeJounte Murray anymore, but they do have a very solid team. Taking a look at the stats, I re-signed Bridges to a 3-year deal. Sarge to a 1-year extension. Aiden wanted a test free agency, so we'll look to re-sign him there. He averages 20 and 15 this year, 58 from the field. Booker going down in points. Okay, I'm guessing because maybe Knicks is now averaging 17 a night. 54, 47, 89 splits. Yeah, he's really good. It just sucks he's a restricted free agent, and he's probably going to want like 30 mil a year. Bridges was really good as well. 49, 44, 90 splits, 17 a night. There's Jalen Smith, 11 and 7. Anderson averaged 11 and 2. Okay, 53, 46, 96 splits. I don't know if he could be our franchise point guard, so I don't really want to think about that. Johnson averaged 10 and 3, 45, 40, 97 splits. There's Sarge, who shot 50, 40, 90. Okay, Sarge, I see you. Duncan Robinson almost was 50, 40, 90. Booker wasn't, right? No. He was last year, and I completely missed that. Oh, I apologize. And then, where's Keon Webb? There he is. 3 points, 2 rebounds. Nothing crazy from him. So can we beat the Spurs in round 1 and get revenge for them beating us last year in the conference finals? And boom, we beat them in 6 this time around after they beat us in 6 last year. So for the first time in this video, we're taking on the Thunder. I think the Thunder, this might be their first time making the playoffs too. Let's see what crazy team they have. So they have G. Montero and Amari Bailey in their backcourt. Okay, Bailey's really good. They got Poku at the 3, PJ Washington at the 4, and Bayfall at the 5. They don't have Shea anymore. Why? Why do you let go of Shea? I don't get that. We should beat them, though, and we beat them in 6 to go to the conference finals, taking on the 1-seeded Rockets. Devin Booker has been our top guy in the playoffs. Then Aiden Nix has been really good. All right, so we're taking on the Rockets. They got Kobe White, who's pretty good. He's been on Detroit and Houston in this video. Jaden Hardy, who's a 94 overall in his 3rd year. Chris Middleton, Brandon Clark, Victor Wembanyama, was a Rookie of the Year last year. Goga Batate, Kennedy Chandler, Chandler Wilson, and Jabari Smith. What? I don't feel good about this series at all. And we sweep them. Okay, I just don't know what I'm saying at this point. Jalen Smith has been good in the playoffs. He really has been efficient, but this could be his last year as a Sun. This is his 5th year for us. So we're taking on the Hornets. They got LaMelo, Joel Ayayi from Gonzaga. He's had a pretty solid year. First time he's kind of had a big role. They got TJ Warren, Jeremy Grant, and Andre Drummond, Mitchell Robinson, Trey Jones, Marcus Smart, and Alex Antetokounmpo off the bench. So they are the reigning NBA champions. This is our third finals appearance in 4 years. We've been to 4 straight conference finals. Can we finally get a ring under our belt? And we can. Yes, we finally win a ring. It comes in year 5. We beat the Hornets at 60. Andre Ayton is your finals MVP. He averages almost 25 points. He averages 16 rebounds, almost 3 assists, over a steal, block a night. He might be our franchise player over Devin Booker. So LeBron retires, Lowry, Conley, Jordan Lopez. Yeah, I don't think anybody else besides LeBron will be going to the Hall of Fame in 2K there. So we take a look, and yeah, LeBron's the only one going to the Hall of Fame. He gets his jersey retired by 3 teams. I can't see. I wonder what team he played for in his final year. I guess it was the Lakers, 2025. Yeah, okay. Because he was a free agent last year. So draft lottery, this is the year we have that Knicks first round pick. And wow, it's at 3. So it's top 3 protected. That trade's looking like a great idea by me. But we need it to fall. It's the one time, 2K, I want you to screw me over and make it drop. And of course it goes up to 2, and we don't keep it. And watch the Knicks be good next year, and it'll be in the 20s. I hate you, 2K, because I know exactly that's what's gonna happen. Like, I would be very shocked if that pick is in the top 10 next year. I'd be very shocked. All right, so this was the first auto-generated class. It looks like Conrad Forbes looks like a beast, Stephon Moncrief. But rookie signings, we got Christos Alexandris, who will be overseas next year. Barry Foster in the second round, as well as Yanku Escu, I guess. Aiden opts out of his player option. He will be an unrestricted free agent. Obviously, we want to go out and re-sign him. Giannis is also a free agent. Curry and Tatum, I mean, I don't think I can afford Curry or Tatum. We had Luke Garza. I didn't even know that. So, moratorium, we would have to clear up $9 million and we could sign Giannis. But Aiden's 27. I have to bring him back. I mean, like, Tatum's also 27. I would have to clear up $11 million, which is easy. I would only have to trade or Duncan Robinson. Oh, I thought Sarge was under contract, but he's not. I would have to trade Cam Johnson, which I would prefer not to do. So, yeah, Aiden, we are going to offer him a max deal. The Grizzlies are trying to sign him, so we're going to give him a 5-year we're going to do no option. We'll give him $34 million. We'll do $36 million, but front load that. Hopefully that's his number one deal. Okay. All right. That was a bad idea. That was a terrible idea. So I thought I was screwed because he was getting accepted after day 1, and I was like, I just lost my franchise player, but I think I can give him a new offer from here. Correct? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to give him $5 million, or we'll give him $37.24 million. We're not going to front load it because he won't accept it. So let's see if he accepts that deal, and he should, and he does. All right, so after moratorium, we signed DeAndre Ayton. Giannis re-signs with the Bucks. Tatum re-signs with the Celtics. Curry re-signs with the Nets. Kawhi re-signs with the Clippers. Ingram goes back to the Lakers. That's funny. All right, so we do have bird rights on Jalen Smith, but we don't have... I'm not giving him a contract. I don't want to commit $30 million to Jalen Smith. It's not worth it. Anderson and Knicks, I would like to get both back on the qualifying offers because then we can worry about them next year. So, yeah, we're going to renounce the rights on Jalen Smith. I mean, looking at the team right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do have Sarge still at 7. It says he's making $0. Wait, what? Okay. But yeah, we have 7 guys, and if we get back Knicks and Anderson, that's 8 and 9. All right, so we get Anderson and Knicks back on the qualifying offers. Player progression, Aiden's up to a 97, Booker 95, Bridges 92, Knicks is up to an 88. I think we could defend our championship and win it again next year. All right, so we do have 3 training camps once again. Knicks is going there. He's an A+. Cam Johnson's going there. He's up to an A. And then finally, Keon Webb will be going there. He's up to an A-. He'll be our starting power forward. Yeah, I'm going to play him completely this year. So the starting 5 is Knicks, Booker, Bridges, Webb, and Aiden with a bench of Cam Johnson, Avery Anderson, Dario Saric, and Duncan Robinson. System proficiency is 4-star balance. Nothing is 4.5 stars. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 6. All right, so we finished as the 3 seed in the Western Conference. Chet Holmgren is like the first, I was going to say, not current NBA player to win the MVP, but did Cade win it? I think he might be the first one. Clyde Bender, Rookie of the Year. He was selected in the 2nd round by the Hawks in 2025. Okay. Lowered 6 Man of the Year. He is 35. Still in Portland, though. All right. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Shia Odom, Most Improved. All right. He's been in the league for 3 years. Sam Van Gundy, Coach of the Year. So remember when I was talking good about Michael Foster? He was on All-NBA first team this year. I wonder if they still have John Moran. All-NBA second team, you got Suggs, Hayes, Davis, Williamson, and Jokic. And Aiden makes All-NBA third team with Bates, Simmons, Brogdon, and Brown. So we got Brogdon, Ben, Brown, Bates, but no B's in DeAndre Ayton. So we are the 3 seed taking on the 6-seeded Thunder. They've added Precious Achiuwa to their team. He's had a very good career so far. They have Corey Kispert. I think they've always had him. They have Ryan Bruley. But they've had him as well. I feel like they're a team that's kind of underachieving a little bit. Like, they should be a lot better. Aiden was our leading scorer, 23.3 points per game, 15 rebounds, 59 from the field. Booker, 21 points, 6.5 assists, 49, 41, 87 splits. I did ink him up to a 2-year extension. I also re-signed Cam Johnson to a couple-year extension. He's been a good sixth man for us. I think it's a 2-year deal. Mikal Bridges, almost 19 points. He had a career high 18.8, 52, 46, 93 splits, 50, 40, 90 season from Mikal Bridges. First one of the video for him. Nick, 16 and 6.5. He was very efficient also, like incredibly efficient. Anderson, though, 12 points, 3 assists off the bench. He could be our starting point guard, too, if we choose him over Knicks. There's Cam Johnson, 11 points, shoots 41 from 3. Keon Webb as a starting power forward, 10 and 4.5, 44, 33, 66 splits. And then there's Robinson and Sarge. So can we beat the Thunder in round 1 as we get swept? Okay, well, that was pretty upsetting. That was so quick. We just lost here in year 6 just like that. All right, on to year 7. After I'm trashing the Thunder, they sweep us as the Spurs lose to the Wizards in 6. Beal wins Finals MVP. I know that Wizards team is pretty good. They got DeJounte Murray there. They also have Imani Bates, Caleb Love, KPJ, Montrezl Harrell. So Russ retires, Ibaka, Curry, George. So Russ, Curry, and maybe George will be heading to the Hall of Fame. Who knows? Maybe Clay will make it. DeRozan, I don't know who's going to make it for here. I think Draymond also retired. So it goes Curry, Westbrook, and George. They were the ones that make it. And what did I say? I don't even see the Knicks pick there in the lottery. I knew it. What pick is it going to be? It's 17. So we went from potentially getting 4 or 5 to 17. We're going to hire Ayana Green to be our head scout. That's pretty cool. She actually has like crazy good ratings too. A+ scouting, A- potential. She's got the Z, so she's kind of lazy though. All right, I want to see if the Kings will do this trade. 17, 26, and what is that? 47? Or that's 57 for what was the pick that the Kings had? They have 9. Will they do this? No. Okay, so let's look at to see the Bucks at 10. I think they'll do this. No. Okay. What about if I threw in... I don't really know if I have any players. Actually, I definitely do. I would get... Oh, no, I thought I had one of those young guys like Hill or... Okay, never mind. We have David Duke on the team. What if I throw in a second-round pick next year? Okay, so let's see who's got pick 11. It is the Orlando Magic, and they are not interested. What about if I throw in one more second-round pick in 2030? Really? So let's see who's got pick 12. It is the Utah Jazz, and they agree to that. And we're going to draft Craig Swift. He is 23 years old out of St. Bonaventure, but he was the 4th-ranked prospect here. Sarge is getting older. We could use a backup center. And Swift is a 74 overall, not bad. And then Christos Alexandris is coming over from overseas, but he's a 67 overall. So Keon Webb, we are definitely signing him. Zion, Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, they're all going to be unrestricted free agents. We're giving Avery Anderson the qualifying offer. So Deji Nix is unrestricted. He wants 31 mil a year. I think we're going to just try to wait and see if we can get Avery Anderson back on the qualifying offer. At the moment, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I could play, and then Anderson could be 9. All right, yeah, we're probably going to leave or let go of Deji Nix and roll with Avery Anderson as our starting point guard next year. So we've had like a revolving door with point guards between Chris Paul, Nix, and now Anderson. All right, I want to see if I can snag one of these guys on day 12. It hasn't worked yet. Sabonis, come on, 1-year deal. Insulted by the offer. Anybody else that wants to take a 1-year deal? Malcolm Brogdon, come on. You want to take a 1-year deal worth that? Damn, really? This used to work like kind of randomly. I just haven't been able to snag anybody. What about TJ Warren? 1-year deal, come back to the Suns? Oh, he's insulted. Okay, so we're going to end up losing Knicks. Anderson is going to come back on the qualifying offer. Aiden's a 96. Booker's a 96. Bridges is a 92. Anderson's an 85. This team is probably the worst it's been in a couple years. All right, so Avery Anderson definitely getting the untapped potential. Same with Keon Webb. They might be the future of this team, even though Booker and like Aiden, they're not that much older than them. And then I'll also send, I don't know, we'll send Swift there as well. So Sarge is actually an 86 overall if I'm moving to power forward, which is his like true position. All right, so the starting 5 is Anderson, Booker, Bridges, Webb, and Aiden with a bench of Johnson, Sarge, Robinson, and Swift. I still think we could be a top team in the Western Conference. 4-star balance under Monty Williams. Year 7, Let's see what we can do. All right, end of year 7. LaMelo Ball is your MVP. We're still the 2 seed. I mean, like, I was looking at our roster and I was like, yeah, this isn't really how good as it used to be, as Avery Anderson wins most improved. Okay, but we still have guys like Devin Booker, DeAndre, Aiden. We still have a really good coach. We got Mikal Bridges. I think we're doing just fine. All-NBA second team, any Suns, third team. Hey, Aiden back on the All-NBA list. We only got one ever. I don't think we even got an all-rookie player in this video. Maybe Jalen Smith after year 1. Actually, I don't even think he did. He might have, though. But our only all-defensive member was Chris Paul one year. He made all-defensive second team. So we're the 2 seed taking on the Pelicans. They got Suggs, Mikey Williams. They don't have Zion anymore, at least, because I was like, if they have Suggs and Mikey Williams, this team is actually OP. Devin Booker, hey, he just like averages 21, 23, comes out, averages 28 and 7.5 this year. And oh my God, 56, 49, 90 splits. He was almost 50, 50, 90. Where did this come from, Booker? All right, 8 and 21 points and 15 rebounds, 59 from the field. Anderson, 19.5 points and 5 assists. He was 50, 40, 90 as well. He took 552 threes and hit 260 of them. That is absurd. Bridges had another great year. He's been very good for us in this video. Cam Johnson, he's shooting well from threes, giving me double-digit points. That's all I can ask for. Webb, 10 for 4.5. Maybe I gotta make sure he stops taking threes. Yeah, he doesn't really need to keep taking them. Swift, not a bad rookie season at all. And there's Robinson and Sarge. So can we beat the Pelicans and not lose in round 1 like we did last year? We're down 2-0 and we lose in 5. Oh my God, what is going on? What is going on? Why are we losing in round 1s again? The Rockets win it all, and Jaden Hardy's your finals MVP. That was the end of year 7. But like, we look at this, we've been in 3 finals in 4 years, and we haven't at least won a playoff series in 2. That hurts a little bit. That makes me think I should make a trade. Melvin Hunt did retire. That was our assistant coach. KD and Lillard go to the Hall of Fame. No surprise there. And then here are all the jersey retirements, league meetings. We are going to reject these. So with Melvin Hunt retiring, I would like to bring back Chauncey Billups, if I could find him, as he's still assistant coach. Let's lock him up on a 4-year deal, and we're going to need another assistant coach now that Hunt is gone. So let's go out and get Sam Cassell. Why not? Boom, there we go. All right, so I'm going to try to trade Duncan Robinson, the 27th overall pick, and Christos Alexandris for Malik Monk, because he's on a nice 2-year deal. The Hawks didn't want to do that. What about if I throw in my lottery protected first next year as well, and they agree to that? So we kind of give up 2 firsts for Malik Monk. In hindsight, that's a pretty dumb trade. So we're picking up the team option on Keon Webb. Ja Morant, where was he playing? So he was in Memphis with Michael Foster. Embiid, AD, and Wiseman are all unrestricted free agents. Anderson will be getting the qualifying offer. We had Nico Mannion on the team too. All right, so Anderson is restricted again, which is perfect. Yes, it's the 2nd round pick thing, so I don't need to worry about bringing him back. I wouldn't mind bringing back Sarge on like a 1-year deal, depending on how much he's asking for. 23 mil. Like, no, definitely not for a 33-year-old. It's just because he's a power forward now. So I'm going to go out and sign Isaiah Jackson to a 2-year deal because we do have like a mid-level exception. So we're going to sign him, and then we're going to renounce the rights on Dario Saric once we get him. So it's day 12, and Luka Doncic has yet to be signed yet. What are the odds he takes a deal with us? I can only give him the minimum. He doesn't want that. Any 30-year-olds want the minimum. D-Lo, you want the minimum. Okay, so let's go somebody all the way down here. That's 30 plus. Malcolm Brogdon, like 5th time's a charm. Okay, just kidding. And we get Anderson back on the qualifying offer. Player progression, Aiden's a 97. Booker's starting to regress. There's Bridges, Anderson, Cam Johnson starting to regress as well. All right, we're on to year number 8. We got Anderson, Booker, Bridges, Webb, and Aiden the starting 5. Johnson, Monk, Swift, and Jackson off the bench. This team needs to win a playoff series. We haven't won a playoff series in 3 years. So we go from losing in round 1 2 years ago, losing in round 1 last year, to being the 8th seed this year. Jaden Hardy won MVP. He should also be most improved player because those are absolutely absurd numbers. And it goes to Tyrell Terry, who's balling out for Memphis, still in the league. Pretty cool to see. All-NBA first team looking a lot different. The only current NBA players here are Doncic and Jokic. Homie Halffield makes it Shai Odom and Jaden Hardy. All-NBA second team, we got Trey, Melo, Giannis, Zion. Holmgren, Zion is on the Pacers now. And then there's third team of Cunningham. Of course, it's Dashin next. Of course, he's there. Foster, Bates, and Lewis. Oh my God, the Spurs are a good defensive team. Look at that. Vassell, Garuba, and Holmgren. All right. So we're taking on the Rockets in round 1. I don't feel confident at all beating this team. They got Clint Capella back there, but yeah, they got Victor Wembanyama and Jaden Hardy. Like, arguably the best center in the league and arguably the best shooting guard in the league. Like, we're a good team. We are, but I don't feel very confident in beating them this year, which kind of does suck. So I'm just going to simulate the round And if we pull off the upset, I'll be very happy. If not, oh my god, let's go! We pull off the upset! Yes! We're the 8th seed. Okay, we're taking on the Jazz. We've kind of dominated them this whole playoffs, these playoffs in this video. So, they got Jalen Lewis, who's their best player. But we got DeAndre Ayton. Come on, let's beat them and go to the conference finals. Yes! We won in 6. We're in the conference finals as an 8th seed. Let's go! Come on, we're 1 series away from going back to the finals, taking on the Kings. The Knicks revenge series, they got Javonte Taylor, Johnson, oh my god, and they have Jalen Smith too. The Smith and Knicks revenge series, look at that. I think we can beat them though. I think we can beat them. Come on, let's beat them, and we get swept. So Deshaun Knicks and Jalen Smith get the last laugh. The Knicks win it all, and Zion Cruz is your finals MVP. The Knicks also have Hero, Bronny James, Bol. So James Harden is retiring. We are going into our second to last offseason as we are going into season number 9. Okay, I don't know if Monty Williams is going to accept our deal. We don't have a huge budget. Please accept that, Monty. Oh, no, he's not going to accept it. Wow, are we going to get a new coach? Yeah, Monty Williams. I don't know what he's the coach of, but we're going to get a new coach for the last 2 years. Monty Williams did not want that contract. I guess we're dumb and gave too much money away. So who do I make my head coach? Chris Finch? You want to be our head coach, Chris Finch? And he is. All right, let's see what he can do for these next 2 years. So we didn't have our first round pick, so we got Abe Gibbs here in the second round with pick 48. Picking up the options on Bridges and Swift. How is Bridges only $0? Oh my god, that's kind of crazy. So we're giving Keon Webb the qualifying offer. He is a former first-round pick, so we have to. We actually don't have any cap space. I was like, because Bridges is making, what, $0 somehow? I was like, could we maybe go out and snag somebody? Yeah, Bridges literally isn't making any money. So, like, right now, how many guys do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is Anderson restricted? He's unrestricted. We have to bring him back. Yep, we have to. So we're going to offer him a 5-year deal to come back to be our franchise point guard. In hindsight, maybe I should have just gave that contract to Deshaun Knicks a couple